It is week 2 of the high school football season. Matt, Corey, and Camille are live in Eldridge for the Score on the road. Hi, guys.
Hey, Nina. Yeah, exciting times up here in Eldridge as North Scott will take on Waverly Shell Rock. One of the big games as we get set for week 2 of the high school football season, joined now by the athletic director out here, Jason Schroeder, where your job is great. I mean, we got here and he's roaming around the field, fixing things up. I know you're busy on a Friday, but you got to enjoy that this is your Friday. This is part of your office on a Friday morning, Friday afternoon.
It is. It gets me out of the building for about a few hours. So it's kind of my sanctuary to kind of get things set up, take my time, not too much of my time, but make sure I get back in the building a little bit. But it's always nice to be out here. Yes, last week was a little steam to be out here, but it's just a nice feel to be out here, get out of the office a little bit and enjoy the field.
Normally you don't have back-to-back home games, but this year you do. Did you leave anything set up, or was it tear down, set back up for this week?
We take it down just because we make sure we take it down and make sure everything's okay to go. But yeah, back-to-back, that's a rarity, especially beginning of the year. But there's certain reasons why we did that, and hopefully in the future we'll see why we did that. So
now I know you're biased, but we agree. This is the atmosphere here on Friday nights are pretty special. To you, a guy who knows all about this community, what makes this place so special, especially on a Friday night? That's
a good question. Being a North Scott alumni graduate, and then being the AD here, it is different. It's hard to feel to compare. It's a small atmosphere, which is always nice to see in Iowa. It doesn't matter the weather, it doesn't matter the record. You won't find a seat here on a Friday night. And same thing around the state, you won't find a seat. So it's just tradition. It's I guess we're kind of spoiled, I guess, to buy the best word. I mean, kids love it. I mean, it's a great atmosphere. You'll have kids out here playing football on the sides, and all families come out. There'll be people tailgating at the local establishments here soon already. So it's just a neat atmosphere. It's hard to compare. I guess the only way you compare is look at, your big time Division I schools. I mean, I'm sure all the other schools in Iowa have some great festivities. Yeah, I'm being biased with North Scott, but it's hard to explain unless you live out here and see what it takes all week. The football game comes up.
Sure. Well, since we've been out here for about almost an hour now, you've been running around, so I know you get everything done early. Do you get to enjoy a Friday night? Do you get to enjoy the game and the atmosphere, all the things you just kind of talked about?
Definitely try. So there's always something that pops up. It could be, helping the boosters out a little bit. It could be something with the football teams, officials. Something always pops up that you don't expect. Last week our end zone camera went down, so I try to help out the best I can. Luckily, our assistant football coach Dale Tutty takes care of that, but he might wave me down, hey, can you go check it out, turn it on or something. Something always pops up. You hope never nothing does. You can just sit back in a lawn chair and enjoy the night.
Talk to me a little about football, because you got to watch this team last week, and there's always question marks with North Scott, but you always know the foundation's there, and they always get better throughout the season. Week 1, how do they look from your eyes, from the AD, the alumni guy, the guy who used to go here?
Right. First off, Kevin Tippett and Tim Brunken, how they do it, it's hard to explain. They are amazing what they do and how they develop the kids and get the relationships built and get them to believe in their talents. Last week I thought was a great game. Sergeant DeWitt is a very good football program. They're going to have a great year. Coach Treese is going to do a good job this year. So I think they're going to be scary to play. We got a great quarterback, great offensive line. It was fun to watch them. It was exciting the whole entire time.
Well, as much as you, the community, everybody enjoys this grass field, you mentioned there was a reason why you have 2 home games. There are some changes on the horizon at the end of the season.
There is some changes. So not everything's officially approved yet, but we know a majority they are approved. So we're going to lose our grass fields, possibly one of the things for next year. We're going to go to turf, and there's reasons for that. More just space and getting more opportunities for kids to be on here. Our band press on the side, field across, and if it rains, it's not a pretty spot to be. So at least can be on nice, dry turf. Things like that. We got to hopefully get some soccer practice down here when it's March and we got no place to go. At least we get on turf there. And the little kids stuff. We got a lot of little kids football programs that we can be on here as well. So it's a lot more than just trying to switch to grass, switch away from grass. But I know it's bittersweet. We got an amazing grounds crew. Andy Hammond is fabulous what he does. It's going to be tough to see it go, but I think it's time to.
Yeah, exciting times out here at Eldridge, a new stadium renovation coming as well. So a lot of things to get to for North Scott after the football season, but we'll focus on football tonight. Of course, it's North Scott and Waverly Shell Rock. We appreciate you, Jason, for joining us. And of course, we have, as tradition, second year in a row, we're doing our guest grillers. This year's guest griller has some explaining to do from last year. Take a listen.
Hey guys, it's Julian Vandervelde, former Iowa Hawkeye and Philadelphia Eagle, current offensive line coach and offensive coordinator for Davenport Central. Last year, I came into Channel 8 News and burned the house down. Literally.
Yes, sir. Get up here, son, young man. When they say the show's on fire,
This is what they mean. We are on fire.
Mike's gonna have to use a fire extinguisher.
Literally burning the grill.
But this year, I'm back on a revenge tour. That's right, it's redemption this Friday night on The Score, 10:35. Come see what we're cooking.
So we will see if Julian can get some redemption. Guys, I've known Julian for a long time, covered him when he was at Central. I've been to his house, and he's a good griller. Like, that's why I thought it was a perfect. Last year just got out of hand.
It just got out of bacon grease. We told him no bacon this year. We're going to be grilling. He wants brats.
Yes.
Brats are easy. He can do brats. I don't think we're going to burn down any grills, but just in case, we're going to have some fire extinguishers on set, just in case.
Yeah, and as you can tell, Julian, great personality, one of the funnest guys to be around. So we'll have a lot of fun tonight on The Score. As we mentioned, it's the only half-hour high school football show in town, 10:35, The Score. We'll get Camille to join us as well, and Brian Stocking, as always, at the end of the show. So a lot to get to tonight. We can't wait. We hope you guys can join us for week 2 of The Score. Nina, we'll throw it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you guys. And